After the blowout loss to Jackson State last year, which were motivated by Coach Maynor's comments on how Jackson State should get more 4 and 5 stars, Coach Maynor realized that as great as an offensive mind as he is, he has to prioritize defense. And he's done so in a major way. I mean, all he did this offseason so far was get 13 defensive backs for his squad. That's all he did, 13 defensive backs. That's a big thing, by the way. So I hope y'all catch that sarcasm. But it looks like Coach Maynor is not done yet. He wants to make sure that when he puts that great offensive product on the field, that his defense is able to withstand and withhold any other team that they play, right? I think they're tired of being in shootouts, and they're tired of having to put so much pressure on the quarterback to get the job done on a weekly basis, like they did with arguably the greatest quarterback to come out of Alabama A&M, Akil Glass. So their next DB that they got is Jeremiah Hughes. This is the latest. Well, they haven't got him yet. They're in the top 8. So listen. Jeremiah Hughes is 6'1", 175 pounds, and he is a cornerback, a 4-star cornerback from Bishop Gorman. Now listen, Bishop Gorman is one of the top high schools in the country. They produce countless Division I talent. This man is nonetheless, right? Like, he's just another good player that's coming out of that great program. Now, as a four-star defensive back, he's number 51 at his position in the country. In the state of Nevada, he's number 6 in the state. He's a two-way player who can play wide receiver and defensive back, right? And he also runs track too. So in the 100s, I think he ran an 11.34. In the 200s, he ran a 22.80. So not bad times, right? On top of that, I know y'all are wondering who his top 8 is, if I haven't said it already, or showed it already. It's LSU. It's Hawaii, Colorado, Utah, Arkansas, A&M, which is, y'all, Alabama A&M, Oregon State, and then Washington. That is his top 8. I really hope Alabama State can pull this off, because what we want to see is great talent at every HBCU school. So that's one reason why I want him at A&M. Number 2, the playing time, they can really make a push for that. They can really sell that hard to this kid. You come here, your playing time could be right off the bat, because he's that good. In my opinion, he's that good. And in this day and age of college football, where most kids are prioritizing playing as true freshmen, like they want to get on the field as early as they can. They're not so prone to waiting like how they used to. It could work in Coach Maynor's favor. It may work in Coach Maynor's favor. We've seen him pull off a couple of 4 stars already in this offseason, so maybe he can pull it off again. I mean, he has the charisma. He has the character. Coach Maynor has everything needed that you would need to pull off a recruit of this caliber. So listen, I would love to see if this happens. We'll see how this plays along. I mean, this kid does have another year. And that's just that. We'll see what happens. So all I can say is, A&M, I'm rooting for you. I hope you get him. Coach Maynor, do what you got to do to get Jeremiah in your program, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But with that being said, man, you are watching the CFL podcast. I go by the name of Kobe.